This is 98.7 WMZQ. Today's Best Country. My name's Corey. I'm the new guy. Big show tonight, Jiffy Lube Live. Brad, thank you so much for taking the time.
Oh, I'm thrilled to be here. It's one of my favorite places, and what a day we have. This is great. Weather's great.
Oh, you can't beat it. Now, let's start with this. You're known as the practical jokester. So have you done anything to Kane?
No, not yet. He's so new and green that we have to take it easy on him, but he deserves something. He's doing too well to not prank him.
You got to get him at some point. So with that being said, what's the most recent practical joke you played on anybody?
We got Dustin Lynch at the end of that tour pretty darn good. He had bought me a goat. When we played the Nashville show, he bought me a goat, a little baby goat, and shows up, presents it on stage. My children were there, so that meant no getting rid of the goat. We're keeping the goat, and we have that goat, and I was stuck with a damn goat. So I had to get him back, and so what we did is in the middle of the show, I picked up someone's cell phone out of the audience to take a selfie with he and I during our song we were singing. And then I said, well, let's see what's on this phone. And we had planted a phone in the audience that had like pictures of him and really like in drag and wearing like, you know, like working on a car in a dress. And also we had him we had like text messages from him to this girl wanting to do all kind of kinky things. And I read them to the audience. And so that was really, we basically, you know, he was standing there. He thought for a second that it was a person in the audience that was like crazy and that had sort of photoshopped photos of him and stuff.
Oh my, so what was he doing in that moment then?
You know, he was just letting it go. But by the time he saw where it was going, he knew I had him. And that audience, I swear, I don't know where we were, I forget, some amphitheater or something, or arena somewhere. They're convinced to this day that he does some pretty crazy stuff.
That is hilarious. So with that and the goat, what's the goat's name?
The goat's name is Telly.
And how's Telly right now?
Telly tastes great. No, of course. But like my kids would go for that. No, it's Telly's fine. Telly's good.
Okay. So if we were to look through your phone, besides Carrie, because you're obviously big friends with Carrie, who's the most recent other celebrity, anything that you've talked to?
Peyton Manning and I are buddies because of these commercials we do. And he texted the other day because he used to, I don't know if you guys saw that I went to Brown's training camp for Hard Knocks and I was in that as a sort of celebrity fan, kind of showing up to encourage them and give them a pep talk and tell them to go win a few this year. And Peyton's who set that up, actually. He's friends with the owner and a few of the people of the Browns, so he was nice enough to do that. So he had texted and said, how'd it go? And, you know, he's a great guy.
So what's the prediction for the Browns? Because you got their hat on right now.
Well, my prediction is that they will definitely beat the Ravens, because I don't like the Ravens, because the Ravens used to be the Browns, so I don't like the Ravens. No, I'm guessing the Browns win. Here's my prediction. I don't know what the record will be, but I predict they're going to be a wild card playoff team.
That is a heck of a prediction.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
You should go to Vegas, put some money down.
Well, no, let's not do that.
And last question, I'll let you go. I was looking at your social media. You're following like 75 on Instagram, 120 on Twitter. What I found interesting is I'm a fan of his, but you're following Ludacris. What's the story behind that?
He's a friend of mine. We did a TV show together, and he and I have stayed friends, and he's a great guy. I really like Luda. I mean, he is a real class act. He's somebody that really knows the business of music and the business of marketing, and I don't know. I've learned a lot from him. I really adore him.
He's a very smart businessman in general, and his story is very neat. How does it go into picking who you're following on social media?
I sometimes I'll have to follow somebody because they're either I'm working with them on something, or they will have done something, like they did some sort of prank to me, or they'll forward me something. And so a lot of times my web guy will follow someone I need to follow to sort of reply to them or whatever. So I'm not really even sure who I'm following. It's It's not always my doing, and sometimes there's leftovers on there. I know this. I don't believe I've dropped many people.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Maybe I can get on the list at some point.
I'm certainly no. I doubt it. I'm certainly not. Yeah, I'm kidding. Of course. I mean, obviously, we'll follow just about anybody. I mean, because I have no idea who it even is.
Awesome. Well, Brad, thank you for taking the time. Really looking forward to tonight.
Me too. This is a great venue. We're gonna have a ball.
Awesome. Out here, Jiffy Lube Live at 98.7 WMZQ.
He's going to give it to a little kid. He always gives it to a little kid.
I mean, show me your t-shirt. Turn around so we can see your t-shirt. I had to give him that. Look at it. What it says. Okay. What's funny is you look like you could be my kid. I know that is not the case, right? No, this is, you learn how to play it, we'll open for you one of these days. Sounds good to me. Do you like